There are a number of profoundly worrying aspects already being discussed and in the public domain. It's important that we have an opportunity, I think, to establish the facts, that the agencies have an opportunity to also present those facts. But this is a deeply distressing, horrifying, shocking situation that is profoundly concerning and raises fundamental questions, including, of course, the well-being of a child who was in care. And of course, or at least in the care of Tusla, based on what I read. And of course, the issue that's being actively investigated by An Garda Síochána. So I think we need to wait for the facts to be established, but profound issues are certainly come to the fore here.
Can I ask you, I kind of have to be careful on what I say, and it's really hard to ask the question without saying the wrong thing, but already on Twitter, on social media, a few people have gathered outside Citywest. Like, this could go, I guess, in a dark way. Any appeal for calm or anything like that?
Well, absolutely. I mean, the first thing, obviously, is everybody needs to operate within the parameters of the law, and everybody needs to respect the job that An Garda Síochána are undertaking here, ensuring that facts can be established, that perpetrators can be brought to justice. Alongside that, there are profound issues that will obviously need to be considered, but I think it is really important that there's an opportunity to establish those facts. This is a horrific event that is just emerging in many ways in the last number of hours, and I would of course ask that people allow for facts to be put out there and for facts to be established in the first instance.
Tánaiste, what would be your message to members of the public who feel like incidents like this are an inevitable and even likely result of government policy, effectively, that the state is culpable in this case?
So the first thing I'd say, and I'd respectfully say to people, including people who are genuinely very concerned, deeply distressed and profoundly worried about the developments that they've heard of overnight. So I say this respectfully. I think what I would also say is we have to allow the facts to be established. There is an ongoing Garda investigation. The laws of this land are clear. The laws of this land must be enforced. The laws of this land will be enforced. Alongside that, there are a number of issues that I'm not yet in a position to comment on today, based on issues that have come to the fore regarding Tusla, regarding a young child, regarding their safety and their well-being, regarding the status of any individual involved in the committing of a potentially extraordinarily serious crime. So I would ask people to allow those facts to be established, but I am acknowledging that there are serious and profound issues.
Obviously, you say that it looks like there's been serious systemic failings here and that there's major issues that will be raised by this case, but we've seen so many shocking cases regarding Tusla and children in state care. Is this going to be another lessons will be learned situation where we all say, Jenny Mac, that's horrifying, and then we move on and then we see something else like this in 6 months or 12 months? Like, when is the action part going to come in, I guess is what I'm asking.
Yeah. And the first thing, and look, I stand here with you every week, and I'll be back here, and we'll continue this conversation as we should. But I do want to allow that little bit of time here to actually establish the facts, because I don't want to say something that turns out to be patently false or wrong in a couple of hours or a couple of days' time. You couldn't be a citizen of Ireland and read this case this morning and read the information in the public domain and not be deeply concerned and worried. That's how I feel. There's a number of changes that we've made in a whole variety of areas. But I'm not going to preempt that, because even commenting on them is preempting where the coming hours and days are going to bring us to. My immediate thoughts, though, of course, are with the young child. Just that young child and what that young child must be going through right now. And that's where my thoughts are in now. But as a public representative, as a government leader, in establishing the facts so that we can work out what happened in this case and what must happen is where the priority needs to be.
All right,
thanks everybody.
Thank you.